Slapweasel, just ban everybody who uh, is interested in talking about the sound. You know, I'll give it a little boost, but I'm just not interested in listening to these guys whine about it. If they don't want to turn up their own volume, fine, but we don't need them in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna ban this guy too. He doesn't look like an athlete. Um, I'm a I am probably one of the best athletes that you've ever seen, whether you realize it or not. Vox, why are you spurging about football? None of your nerd friends even. Jeez. Get rid of those assholes. Look, if you don't like somebody talking about sports, you're a gamma at best. You don't belong here. We frequently talk about sports sometimes for their own sake, or, as in this case, as an analogy for other aspects of life. Sort of hapless, unathletic creature who hates sports ball and reacts champions. They're all very actively involved in whatever their sport might be, high jumping or archery or, here in Europe, obviously, soccer all the time. And so if that's not something that's of interest to you, that's fine, but you don't belong in this chat, on this channel, and I have nothing to say to you. So just go away. How things are going very, very well in the current legal dispute. Because, of course, the lawyers were concerned. First of all, there's about 30 some people with Castalia Library subscriptions that are on hold. It would be helpful to me if your subscription is on hold, if you let us know if that's intentional or whether this is something that's gone wrong with a credit card or whatever. We'll put together an email later this week. Email everybody about that, or email those that are on hold, so that we can find out if you are, if you're intentionally putting your subscription on hold, or if this is something that we should reactivate. I don't want to just go ahead and activate it if this is something that you want. Got unauthorized last week. Would watching streams in 240p help lower server costs? Probably, but at this point in time, we're already common decency is something I've seen a lack of in YouTube comments. Yeah, I mean, commenters on the internet in general and YouTube in particular are literally uncivilized. I mean, these are people who have no sense of proper behavior, no sense of etiquette, no sense at all. And because a lot of people will tolerate them just because they're so desperate for the attention and so forth. I'm not desperate for the attention. I'm not interested in debating people in the chat. And so that sort of behavior just isn't tolerated here at all. I would rather get rid of 3 or 4 innocent people just to take out the person who is going to disturb and disrupt. Recommendations for construction workers? I would not be the total amount of construction work I've ever done was, for about a month, I had a weekend job in Japan putting stone or cement shingles on U.S. Air Force buildings. And so I have literally nothing to offer